That was John Sopel. Peter Oborne's on the line, veteran political commentator, political columnist now with the Daily Mail. Morning to you. Hello, Peter, can you hear me?
I can hear you well.
What do you make of Trump last night?
Well, I thought it was great entertainment. And I have to say that I was listening to Mr. Sopel there, who reported the Blair years very enthusiastically. And he was accusing Donald Trump of all sorts of things which he never accused Blair of and Campbell. You know, he only took one line of argument. He excluded the hostile press. He was obsessed by the media. This just as much applied to the man that Mr. Sopel admired so much when he reported it for the BBC, which was this sort of one-dimensional politics and obsession with the press. Welcome to what's been going on for the last 20 years. Nothing new.
Are you seriously arguing that Donald Trump is a kind of extension of Tony Blair?
Well, what the mendacity, the lying, the cheating, the obsession with the press. What's new, of course, is that it's much more entertainment. I mean, the Blair lot imposed this boring message. They just refused to. There was a ban on anybody saying or doing anything interesting. Now with Trump, at least he's off message. It's real. It's actually happening. And, you know, BBC correspondents can sneer at it as much as their heart
wasn't sneering. He wasn't sneering. He was just reporting what actually happened.
It was a superficial, arrogant smugness with which he condemned the president, the democratically elected, by the way. I know you don't like elections much, the BBC. Democratically elected president of the United States of America. Yeah,
we've absolutely reported on his democratic election and on his policies and what's happening. Are you seriously suggesting that the chaos of the Trump presidency and his approach to the outside world is being got up by a media that don't like him, and actually behind the scenes, as he says, everything's running smoothly? Is that a serious position that a serious person could take?
I didn't say any of those things. But the point I was making was that the characteristics of the Trump presidency, and in particular its media handling, the attempt to sideline the press, the attempt, the complete contempt for the truth. There's nothing new here. It happened with the Clinton years. It happened during the Blair years. Actually, it was worse during the Blair years because the press was so reverential, and they sold us the lie about weapons of mass destruction and the Iraq war. And then they sold us, not the Cameron, the inheritor of Blair, sold us the lie about Libya and that catastrophe in North Africa. And the press and the BBC cheered it along. They didn't question it. And now that they've got somebody they don't like, they're going after him. But when you had liberal leaders who you loved, Iraq, Libya and so forth, you cheered them on.
Well, I'm not sure that they felt at the time that they were necessarily cheered on. And certainly not the Blair government and the BBC, and indeed not this programme. But there you go. Peter Oborne, nice to talk to you. Thank you.